and my vast knowledge of basketball, but I'm going to lean more on Anthony. So obviously things have been kicking off at the moment because according to here, man, LA Lakers is below Clippers, and that don't really happen too often.
You see, the thing is, this is what people got to remember with the basketball thing. That changes because this is the off season. To tell you the truth, bro, I'm a basketball fan, but I don't even watch this part of the season.
Yeah,
I'm not interested, bro. Not interested. It's like Champions League, group stages. You just watch it because it's on the ice group, but you're not really interested. It gets exciting when it's knockout, and that's like the playoffs.
Okay, cool.
When it gets to playoffs now, that's when basketball becomes interesting. The fans get up for it.
Yeah.
Right about now, everybody's just going through. It's just about qualifying and getting there.
But will LA Lakers qualify at this rate?
The Lakers will qualify, brave. Even if they qualify under, it's not about qualifying where you qualify in the sense of
your standings, your area standings. It's
as long as you get through, and then that's when you kick in, you kick off. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Because Lakers are just looking to get there.
Okay, yeah. Just get.
Once they get there now, that roster now, that's when LeBron will come into his own. That's when Anthony Davis will come into his own. That's when we're hoping Westbrook will come into his own.
Okay.
But let's go back to the Lakers, because Lakers are my team, bro. But I want the Mets. I got something for the Mets. But Lakers, the last game, because LeBron's been out, they've been struggling. They've come off two straight defeats.
Yeah, that's it.
On the spin. But the last game they played Charlotte Hornets, they won in overtime 126-123. LaMelo, Anthony Davis scored 32 points. Carmelo Anthony, 29 points off the bench. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
Okay.
When mans can come off the bench and score 29 points, fam. That is massive.
But the defense, bro, because don't forget Charlotte scored 123 points.
Yeah, bro. But hold on, bro. It's not like Old Trafford 5-0. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not like that, bro. It doesn't work like that in basketball. You understand? Because obviously you got men who can shoot over, man, 3-pointers and all sorts going on. So it's harder to defend in that sense. And Charlotte, don't get it twisted. You see, LaMelo Ball, bro. Watch out for him, baller. But going back, and then Russell Westbrook, shocking stats the game before last. Roger was very quick to send them through to me. Shocking stats. But you see, big ballers, like in any sport, big footballers, big basketball players, big tennis players that have defeats, but they come back. It's how they respond. That's when you see the mark of a man. How did Russell respond? He came with a triple-double. 17 points, 12 rebounds, 14 assists. You understand? That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. That is MVP player standards. You understand?
But you know he's smashing it right now. Is sweet boy Corey.
Bruv, Corey's a different beast, bro. You know what I mean? To tell you the truth, when the off season talk, the first talk I heard was there could be a possibility Corey going to the Lakers, bro. Oh my!
That's a game over, I believe. Everyone was talking about Lakers with an all-star team as it is.
Anyhow, Corey went there. Oh my days! Corey, LeBron, and Anthony Davis, and then they brought in Russ Westbrook, and then they brought in Carmelo as well. It would have been Harlem Globetrotter thing. It would have been a Harlem Globetrotter thing. But that would have been, again, it's going to see how could all the egos, because all of them geezers are egotistical. American basketball is very egos driven.
Yeah.
Everybody's got that ego about them, you know what I mean? So it'd be interesting to see. That's why you got to love my man who done the Chicago Bulls and the Lakers, Phil Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
Phil Jackson, because he done Pippen, Rodman, and then he went to the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq. And he had to manage those egos, and I mean Kobe and Shaq was madness. And when you hear him talk, even before Kobe passed, when him and Shaq had some beef, bro. Real egotistical beef. I'm Shaq, give me the ball. I'm Kobe, it was like you have to have a ball each, then or something. He's one of those egos, and having to bring them in to fuse them together to win the belt. Yo, bro, but the basketball thing. But I want the Nets. I mean, the Nets, Kevin Durant, Harden, and Kyrie Irving. Kyrie
Irving can't play at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, bro. And that's the thing what hurts me, bro, because I really think the Nets, They should have won it last year.
Yeah, no, 100%. They should have
won it last year, but the injuries caught up with them at the wrong time.
Yeah. No, true.
But they should have won it last year. If Harden didn't get the injury.
Because Harden, I don't know for you, Marcus, yeah. Well, look at Harden. He doesn't even look like a basketball.
Yeah, his
shoulders are hunched up there. So
he's like a semi-fat kid.
Yeah. No definition.
But he can shoot.
Yeah. But the thing is, you see his stats are ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, madness.
Absolutely
madness.
You have to kind of,
and that's why I hope for his sake, players with talent like that, they need a ring in their life, man. They need at least one ring, and that's why I think Westbrook needs to be getting rings. He needs to be at that stage. He's always been the bridesmaid kind of. He was at Oakland before they bust off, and then they didn't, and then they have to leave because Durant had to leave Oakland to go to Golden State to win the ring with Curry, linked up with Curry.
Yeah,
that's what you got to get them link-ups going on. Them link-ups have to get on, and I think the Nets this season. I don't know after this season what's going to happen with the Nets with them three players. I don't know what's going to happen.
Is Irving going to be able to play again?
But this is the question. I don't know. This is the question.
Because it's a funny thing with sports at the moment, because sometimes they you got the other basketball, the Christian guy who explained why he wasn't taking I can't remember what team he was playing for, but he's explaining about him not taking the vaccine and so on like this still, yeah. And I know, guys, this is not us talking about the vaccine like you must have it or not have it, but there's such a contradictory kind of information out there that they're almost forcing players to take the vaccine. Athletes that could probably take the flu or you take COVID and sweat it out, you know what I mean, and ask them to do something which they don't want to do. It's really weird. Yeah, it's weird thing.
I was watching American football last night, and it happened. I think it's the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
And their quarterback. They said all along through the season, everybody had to be vaccinated, this, that, and the other. He never been vaccinated. Mm-hmm. When he came to asking him, they said, he said, I'm immune. I've been immunized.
Yeah.
But they didn't know what it meant. So, but what they're trying to say is, look, I had COVID and I've overcome COVID.
Yeah.
So I've been immune. I'm immune to COVID, kind of thing. But they wouldn't let him play.
Okay.
Wouldn't let him play. So America's going on bookie with all this vaccine. I don't know what's going on.
It's confusing and it's affecting sports. It's affecting people. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm at the stage now. Can you fly without being vaccinated?
You can, but it depends on the country you go to. Then you'd have to do the 2 weeks isolation over there. So if you're only going away for 2 weeks, then there's no point, because you can end up spending that in a hotel which has been designated for people that have to kind of isolate for those 2 weeks. So you can, or I think also as well, some countries, depending, you can use the COVID pass. So if you've had it before, like what they were saying, you can get a COVID pass now. They say you've had it, blah blah, and so you're good regarding that. And then some countries will allow, but every country is different. That's the thing. Every country is different. That's confusing,
bro. They're still confused over this thing. So for me, I feel sorry for players like Irving that want to make a little stand. And you know what, bro? My key thing is, and I always say to people,
I don't think he's making a stand. It's his preferred choice.
It's like none of your business, but I'm not taking it. Oh, why aren't you playing? Because I'm not taking it. And it's come out there with people's businesses. You know what I mean? So top player. Yeah, so Nets could get tripped over just because of that, man. You know what I mean? But
I want to take it back to Curry as well, because I was watching him carefully because I wanted to see if he's going to affect his confidence at all, because I think he had like a few games where he couldn't score in, was it the third quarter or something like that? There was one of the quarters that for successive games, he never scored any points in that same quarter, and they kept thinking, what's going on with him? I'm sure it was like the third quarter of each game. He just couldn't seem to get no points.
The third quarter now is going on with things. It's going on with things.
He scored 50 points the other day.
50 points the other day.
Yeah.
He scored 18. He scored 18 in the third quarter because they made a big thing about it, saying he scored 18 points in the third quarter.
But it's different now, man, because looking at basketball now, it's like I came up watching man like Elijah one, Patrick Ewing, Penny Hardaway, all the man there. So it's like what we were saying earlier. The game has changed so much now.
Yeah.
But those are the kind of guys which I used to like really watching all the time.
My favourite players, I remember when the Answer came out, man, from Philadelphia. answer.
The answer.
Yeah. Allen Iverson, man. You don't know about the answer. AI,
So,
man. AI, blood. AI, blood.
I'm more of a football guy.
Have you
people.
been